Put it on.
Can you hear me now? I unmute my microphone now.
No, stream.
Yeah, stream only.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Check. Yeah, now it's working. Now
Yeah.
it's working. Audio check. Easy level bot is in chat. Can you confirm if you can hear us right now?
Yep, it's heard.
Yep, it's working. Anyways, welcome guys to. 1 second, why isn't this working? Yeah, welcome to the Hybrid Theory Racing League Round 2 for Division Numero 1, and we are in Mexico. So this is round 2. I'm also joined with my co-commentator all the way from Norway. What a legend coming from Norway just to commentate for us. He won't commentate. I'll just be speaking. He'll just eat chips in the background.
That's ideal.
We have Redstone Derp here, all the way from Norway. How are you doing, bro?
I'm good, Stuart. How are you doing? How's Mumbai treating you?
Mumbai is treating me well. I've been home for the 2 weeks, so just chilling, doing nothing. Well, I wasn't supposed to be on comms today, so don't expect for me to be well prepared with corner names or anything. This is just going to be complete vanilla comms, nothing going out. I think we have some cars coming out. I think that's an Williams coming out, I guess. And why did Abdul leave?
I don't know. Abdul just retired in the pits. Not sure what happened there.
Thank you, boys, for conveniently forgetting that I was there.
Oh yeah, we have Yash Gosalia with a toothache. He told us before the stream started that he won't be speaking, so I don't think he wanted to be introduced. But we have Yash Gosalia as well.
Proof for all cap, bro. Proof for all cap.
Wait, screenshot based though. So I think Hershey cut the pit lane exit there. I'm not sure if that will be
live. Steward, Octavian, easy level bot. Please note.
Yeah, please, Stuart, please note that right there. Also, we have how many cars are there? We have 6 cars out of track right now. Why do we something glitched? I can't see the names on my screen. It's just.
Well, that's not the first time Codemasters fucked up in this game, so excuse me for my choice of words, but yeah, it is what it is.
Well, I mean, you don't have to you have to apologize if the choice of words is accurate, There's no other words to describe how badly this game is coded, but we still find a way to enjoy it. Not enjoy it, just be like frustrated and ruin our mental peace in the evenings. Well, I think we have a few drivers about to start a lap.
Let's go on board with Raman. I think he's starting a lap. Why don't you take us through this lap, Stuart?
Well, this is my most not favorite part of commentating and taking us to the lap. Down he goes the main straight. I think Hershey behind him is a bit too close. I think they both are on laps. I don't think Hershey is going to be affected by that, but he comes down to the right-hander. Getting this right-hander is very crucial as it can make or break your lap. Down he goes through the chicane right there, and I think Hershey is backing off a little. I'm not sure about that. Comes up to this chicane, taking it in second gear. That's pretty brave. I can't take it below 4th gear, but I'm a noob. I always have been. But also I would like Stuart to note that Hershey is pretty close to Ramen right now. I don't think that should be there. On he goes to the S's, which are copied directly from Japan. Well, goes there and keeps it nice and clean through there, and he comes to the right-hander, takes it as wide as he can, all the way down to 4th gear right there. Keeps the car nice and tidy between the lines. Comes down to the slowest of the corners there. It's 17.966. It's a decent time from him there. So is there a car on track? Okay, that is weird. And Raman sets 17.6 and Hershey beats it with a 17.5, and Gupt beats it with a 17.508. Also, why was that Alpha Tauri on track there, or is that the pit glitch? Also, there are a lot of cars on track. Oh my god, we're going too wide down turn 1 there. I don't know what is happening. This is.
We go on board with Jishnu now.
Yeah, we go on board. Vishnu is on a lap. Yeah, he is about to finish.
And going through the straight now is Jishnu into turn 1, which is not the easiest braking zone, to be honest. You can't really go wide over here. He takes a lot of that inside curve going on to the second DRS straight, also known as the Recta Trasera, if I'm not wrong. Going now to the little tricky part of Esa del Lago over here, onto the hairpin, sort of building up to the S's now. Will turn 8, I think.
He's getting a lot of dirty air from the traffic ahead.
Then it moves away there. It does move to the side there. Keeps it nice and tidy though. Still no invalidation. Few more corners to go, and there is a Williams on the way. Hope he doesn't block him. Oh, and he goes off wide but does not invalidate. So that is a nice thing for Jishnu right there. Now one last turn to go, and then he should stick it and take the shortest line. Finish, and he goes a 117.042. That's a decent lap, but then we have Efix who's doing 116.6.
One thing which y'all would have experienced in Mexico is that though the entire track is flat like a pancake, although the grip levels are extremely low, and especially coming out of that last corner, the rear Jace wants to step out, and I mean, who better to know than Redstone himself?
Well, what can I say? You win some, you lose some.
You have an enabled telemetry and lap. On the stream. Let's do that real quick. That our viewers can also see what is going on track there. Anyone else on a lap? I think Hershey is on a lap. Yeah, Hershey is on a lap. He's going through the S's right now. But I'm noticing one thing, that people are following each other very closely. I don't know why though. Maybe just get the extra PRS, but then they're getting pretty close. There's a thing, Alpine has spun around us. Ibrahim is a new recruit. I don't know what you say. He's a new driver in THTRL. I think he's struggling a little bit there outside.
And Hashi dives back into the pits. I think he invalidated his lap there. Meanwhile, Racing Gupta is on a flyer. Well, he goes so deep into turn 1, which loses momentum all the way through the chicane.
He's on an outlap.
Meanwhile, our budget Snoop Dogg Shadow Sword has just spun for the 3rd time in a row. Not sure what he is doing right there.
Can y'all I mean, let's hope that for the sake of what I'm gonna say, Shadow ends up on the podium. Place your bets for what wins he's running.
I think given the past races, he's gonna run extremely low wings, which is gonna cause him to spin out.
Yeah, I mean, I would be a little more. It'll be a little more satisfactory answer if you gave me a number to that. I'll go down and I'll probably say he's running something close to a 9.9 maybe, or 9.10.
Well,
I would, yeah, it's probably around that ballpark.
Well, I'm not.
And as we say that, he is in the ballpark right now, which is the stadium surrounding the track.
And Ibrahim gets disqualified from the session. His debut race. Meanwhile, Shadow's starting a lap. If we can go on board with him.
I'll be right back.
So going into turn 1, he clips the inside well, and then clips the next 2 curves pretty well as well. Oh,
and then he goes around.
And he loses it, yeah. Which I think he's running like a high downforce on his front wing, and rears he's keeping it very low. I think that's what, because he's making through the S's very easily. Or maybe he's just high, we never know.
Sorry spectators for that. We don't promote getting intoxicated and driving around, but yeah. Anyway, do not try that at home or anywhere else.
Yes.
Please don't listen to Stewart. He's a kid. He's just
Meanwhile,
messing with you.
Racing
Let
Gupta
me-
puts it on provisional pole with a 1:16.508. It's a cracking lap from him. I was following the lap through, and he nailed it in the assist. What a good lap by Racing Gupta.
I mean, I don't know this much. Probably Redstone, Ajit, you can comment on this. I mean, you've been racing with the likes of Racing Gupt, VFix, Oxidize, and
We
like you all go way back, like PSI and the other multiple leagues, multiple races, multiple battles. How does it feel for you, like being a commentator in one of the leagues now, where all of these guys are up at it in one go?
I mean, it feels like a very good reunion, to be honest. I wish I could be on track, but unfortunately, I'm stuck in the comms box with you lads. Not complaining, but just spitting facts. Meanwhile, VFX is on a lap.
I was giving the reserve seats out, but then I figured that you'd either be the cause of a safety car or you'd be the end of you would be because of a safety car.
I would interrupt you right there because VFix is on a flyer. He goes purple sector 1. Why don't we go on board with him?
And although that's from that smooth segue there from Redstone Derp, we have VFix is going through the S's right now. He has set up purple sector 1, keeps it nice and tidy there from the first set of S's. Goes to the second, keeps it nice and tight there, opens his DRS down to the right-hander, puts the second purple sector as well. I think this might put him on pole, not to jinx him. I'm not Mahler, but okay, let's see how it goes. To the last chicane, he goes, last turn there.
Little hesitant on the throttle, but let's see if he can keep this together.
Keeps it nice and tight on the exit, and does he
And
go?
he goes.
Does go to the 16.1. That's a mega lap there from VFix.
Do you think we can see anyone break the 16 barrier and rip their toes into the 15s? I think VFix still has a little bit left in his tank.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think VFix and Gupta are gonna go back at it, like tenths by 10,000ths of a second. They're gonna get, ahead of each other. It's gonna be an interesting quali. We still have 6 minutes and around 20 seconds left in the session. Let's see what brings it up. Also, there's a lot of traffic there. I don't know what that is going to be a hell. I think Bob Stewards are having a lookout on what is going on and see what is also Sume struggling with this car a lot there. Not sure. I think he's not having a good day with this setup there. He's losing the back a lot as well. I think the Ferrari right behind him is Quick Killer, who sets a purple sector 2 and invalidates it. I think the purple sector was a bug, I'm not sure, but yeah, he did invalidate it right then and there. As soon as I got on board on him, commentator's curse, you decided both the cars go into the pits. They're not sure what I think both of them were doing. I think Jishnu is on a lap.
On a lap, yes.
Jishnu is on a lap, he's going through the second sector, starting the second sector, keeping it.
And he invalidates it.
Yeah, we should not, spectate people on a lap, I think, because it has happened twice in a row that the guy invalidated.
Yeah, but I think you are the next Marlow Stewart.
Yes. Learn from the best, Anyways, back to Redstone Derp and safety cars.
Yeah, Gupta starting his lap, but till he does that, we can obviously go back and, like I was saying that, I was giving out the reserve list and I had the option of sending sending a seat out to Redstone, but I didn't do that because, like I said, he would either cause a safety car or the end of him would be a safety car. Knowing Mexico and his track record at Mexico, I found it a little better that he remains in the comms box with his little, happiness that he was getting from this reunion instead of being down there.
Well, if you put it like that, I think you made a wise choice in not letting me race, but I'll take it,
Yes, only said it in that way because one day you will come back to India and he doesn't want to get beaten up. Also, Shadow Sword goes to 17.2 and puts his McLaren into P6.
Meanwhile, Gupta goes purple in sector 2.
1.3 tenths up on his lap.
I would not spectate him for obvious reasons.
Oh, and he invalidated right at the end. Yeah, that's totally down to Stuart because he said he won't be spectating him.
Yes,
Yeah.
and where is Azun when you need him? That is a classic Suraj choke job right there, then and there, guys.
Meanwhile, Phantom is on a lap. Oh, he messes up going into the S's.
I should just stop. He does not have a front wing, fam. Yeah, he's driving with no front wing.
PSI rounding up the last corner now. Pretty close to the inside line there, and he goes
Nine.
P9 stays P9.
P9.
This-
Oh, P9.
this
Yeah.
legend-
Oh, he didn't improve. I wondered. I thought his name would pop up somewhere in the top 5. My eyes were stuck over there. My bad.
Anyways, this legend PSI, he didn't join the lobby. I called him up and the guy's like, I just woke up. Like, this legend just woke up, didn't even brush his teeth. The first thing he does in the day is come and do the league race. What a legend.
I mean, that can be seen on his onboard. I mean, he's being a little frisky with the car, so maybe he needs a bit of caffeine and nicotine if he smokes in his system to wake him up. Meanwhile, Oxidized Rage. The man's been rapid in other leagues in qualifying sessions, but he beaches the car and loses it all into turn 1. Let's see what he has. He's on outlap, warming up his
I've
tires.
been a victim of that. Meanwhile, Takura is on the last corner. He finishes his lap there, and he goes. He does not improve. He stays right there. Also, I think Spandan puts his car into P7 there. So 117.2. Also, Jin is in the chat. That's been a long time.
Why don't we go on board with Oxidize? I still feel like he can put a good lap in. Oh, gets a little bit of wheel spin.
But then keeps his car into. It does not improve. I think he lost time.
No, he's just starting his
Starting a
lap,
lap.
boys.
Hey, you're confusing me, man. Also, there's a lot of traffic outside of turn 1 there. Not sure what is happening. A lot of cars, a yellow flag.
He goes all the way to second, up to fourth.
There are 4 cars ahead of him who are on an outlap. There's a lot of traffic to navigate around there.
He goes a little deep into this corner. I think the traffic's just gonna throw him off.
Struggling with traction on the exit. A
Yeah.
bit. Very trigger
Keeps
happy.
it nice and clean here. Oh, he backs off.
I think he saw the cars ahead and backed off. Maybe, it's not worth, risking. I think Shadow is finishing a lap. No, he's about to start a lap there.
VFix about to
Very
start a lap.
slowly.
Oh my god, there's so much traffic everywhere.
There's a lot of traffic as Racing Group drives over the 100-meter board. And
Meanwhile, VFix is starting a lap, but he has way too many cars ahead.
Gupta as well right behind VFix starting a lap. Let's see who finishes out on top. This is going to be their last laps.
Ajitesh, can you move gap to leader and not fastest lap? And then just for a bit so that everyone can know that, and you can move it back to fastest lap after that. Sorry to cut you off, Stuart.
Yeah, no worries. Redstone, you can stay on board with VFix, and I'll give you updates on Racing Group. Racing Group is set as purple sector 1. I think Gupta is a bit faster than VFix there. Not sure how quick he is on his delta, and come to know when he finishes his second sector. Lot of traffic on the S's there, which is going to be a bit tricky. But then these guys are going off track, so thought invalid. And Gupta invalidates. That lap.
And VFix purple sector 2.
Yeah.
He's rounding up the final few turns. Let's see what he has left. Keeps it nice and clean, hits the apex early on the throttle, keeps it closer to the wall. And that's
But all eyes on
marginally.
Sumer, who's okay. He's not going to put up a competitive lap time. Never mind. Sorry.
And there is.
And then Jishnu goes P2 with a 1:16.385.
Phantom has crashed out right in front of the finish line. Not sure how he has managed to do that. I think that is qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. Racing Goop, I think he invalidated on the exit of one of the S's there, but he was also on a very
Oh, look at
fast lap.
Phantom's car. I don't know if you
it's
guys
still
can
there.
see it, but on my screen, just glitching out and the wheels have popped off. Oh, that's funny. Codemaster's back at it again.
Probably the marshals are too lazy, to pick up the car back,
And that's qualifying done.
Well, it was a very good qualifying, the grid is pretty close, a lot of traffic, but then, you need to appreciate the drivers for keeping it clean. I'm pretty sure, as far as I know, I don't think anyone invalidated anyone. So it was a pretty good qualifying, you could say. That should take us to the grid.
So VFix on pole, followed by Jishnu, Racing Gupta, PSI Legends, Oxidize, Shadow Sword, Harshi, Spandan, Captain Sandhu, The Phantom, Raman, Takurwa, Wicked Wiki, GRL Mosquito, Natsume, Quick Killer, Abdul Samad, and Ibrahim. That's the starting grid for the 3-lapper, which is not really a 3-lapper. If Yash could explain what's happening.
So we just had the 3-lapper because we can't just have qualifying as it is, as we are gonna have the main race grid be decided on the championship standings in the reverse order. So by looking at the championship standings, just give me a second.
While we patiently wait for Yash Kosalia to do his thing.
Sorry, I was just telling
your
everyone to retire
predictions?
and anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, it's going to be a 3-lapper because we couldn't put 0 laps into the race and only qualifying, as we are going to have a reverse grid in the main race in accordance to the championship standings. So your pole sitter VFix is going to be starting right at the back, courtesy his dominant display last week and that put him out, followed by Shadow Sword in who's going to be second last, I think. Meanwhile, we have a fake 5 lights out, and we have some mischievous boys who are going to be trying to take each other out. Stuart, if you want to, I mean, Redstone, if you want to just follow that for the drama, which already has started to happen. And I think Cody's really needs to tone down the sun in Mexico.
Oh my god! There's absolute carnage here. And we have Jishnu doing donuts.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm seriously thinking of having a Sunday fun day race with rules off.
Yeah, just like.
Why does it feel like Raman's actually going for it? Maybe he wants a cheap thrill of a
yeah,
win.
I think I need to tell Archie and oh wow, and I just saw Ferrari. Oh wow. VFix's retired car is just trying to avoid everyone and be like, yep.
Wings everywhere. The donuts everywhere.
Oh my god, that's absolute fucking carnage.
I think Ibrahim is just confused what is going on. That guy is just taking. Oh, it is straight.
And then the Phantom goes real. Ah, man.
And there goes Jishnu into the wall. No, he doesn't. What is he doing? God knows.
He's back on track. Damn.
And we have Wicked Wiki taking out every marker board there is. So good luck with your braking there. And we have people actually racing. We have Abdul Samad, who is a real life Uber driver, who is gained 15th position and is in P2 right now. I don't know. I'm still confused. Yes, is this supposed to be happening, or did these guys, like all of them, just went rogue?
Yeah, this was supposed to be happening, and this was the entire plan actually, to let some steam out after qualifying. Some likes probably would have been frustrated with qualifying, with not setting up bad laps, so they can take out their rivals here. And that's what Hybrid Theory Racing League is about. You can take your rivals out and
also, yes, I think people are confused what is going to happen. There are people asking if it's a dual OB or not.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, people are confused of might as well take care of that. But then I think Redstone, there is an interesting battle happening between Abdul and Thakur's ghosted car. Not sure what's
Oh my
happening
god.
there. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I just hope these boys don't go at it during the race, actual race, and hope they have a clean race. I'm hoping for drama, but not at the cost of anyone's DNF. But let's see. I'm quite interested. What are your predictions, boys?
I think Harshi's going to win this race. But yeah, I think, it's gonna be. If it was a set in stone grid, I would say that VFix would run away with it, but he's gonna be charging from the back, and we have seen people winning from right at the back in Mexico before, haven't we? But I think it's gonna be a tough ask for VFix and Shadow to be climbing up the grid. Especially knowing how the DRS trains in Mexico work, and it's the best chance for I think Ramen who's going to be starting in P1, or is it Phantom? I'm not really sure who is going to be starting P1, but yeah, I think it's going to be Gupt who's going to be taking the race win, followed by Gupt is going to be taking the win, followed by Captain Sandhu and a podium and a third place for VFix.
Well, this is a good prediction. I will not say anything because I can majorly jinx it. All I can say is Hershey is gonna ram someone in the back under a safety car. You know how I know it? Because he did that to me. And IRL Stewards didn't even do a thing about it. I'm still mad about that. And I think Hershey is just parked. Ibrahim is still, religiously going around the track. Props to him for still thinking that this is still a race and, Also, a quick in chat saying that Ibrahim will finish the 3 lappers, which I very well think, as he will. I think Takuro, that's his boosted car. Ibrahim comes around for the final corner. He goes through the stadium, crowd goes wild. Also, and he comes around the last turn. I'll be surprised if he thinks he actually came second in the race and he crosses the line and the race is over. We'll now set up the new. Are we going to set up a new lobby or the same lobby?
No, it's going to be the same lobby.
Okay, so we're setting up the grid, and we should have the final grid for the last race there. Once the grid is done, if Yash, if you could send me the grid so I can just walk through the grid, and I can explain to.
I'm sorry, Redstone, but he had left the session. That was his AI.
And we have people still joining. I don't want to see the podium celebration.
Anyway, the grid will be as follows. Can we have Mosquito join the chat, please?
Yeah. I'll just save the race director. Yep. Yeah. Yes, I see what you did there. In the incident report.
So if I think, do we have everyone over here?
Yep.
If we can just invite Mosquito back into the chat.
I think Redstone is on it, I guess. He is invited to the party. So I think we have to give him a call or something.
Yeah, let me just give him a call.
Guys, Rahman readied up. Also, I just realized that Sume and PSI Legends are teammates. Which evil person did this?
It was the picker wheel.
The picker wheel is rigged, I will say that.
The picker wheel doesn't look at side swipes.
Well, to the ladies and gentlemen who don't understand, Sume and the PSI Legends, I have not been the best of
Okay,
friends on
GRL
and off.
Mosquito is here, so if we can just set the lobby and crack on with it, that'll be brilliant.
Okay, so if GRL Mosquito, if you can head over to the settings and the qualifying grid, change it to custom, and I shall run you through what would be the grid for the race. Is he here?
And please change the weather to dynamic.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, now I can hear you. We have one driver missing.
Also, guys, a weird announcement. I've just been told that there might be a power cut at my house. So if I randomly just leave the party while we're speaking, you know what happened.
Can you just check there's someone who's left the lobby? I don't know who that is.
Shadow piece. I just cross check the list. One second.
Yeah, you pretty much went to the first culprit who who should have left the lobby.
Yeah, he's not there. Only Oxidizer is not there.
Let me just invite him.
I just hope he didn't go and sleep, thinking the race is over.
I can't. I don't think he is online, but nonetheless, you can set the grid.
Will Shadow be starting last or VFix gonna be starting last?
VFix will be starting last. Shadow will be second last.
I've just been told that Oxidize is experiencing a power cut and he's restarting his PS as of now, so
Hershey would actually go right at the top P2. Sorry, my bad. You can put Shadow second last. Second last, second last. VFix. Yep, that's about it. And I think we are waiting for a couple of minutes for Oxidize, if I'm not wrong.
yes.
So when he does come on, I think he goes P P.
He goes P7.
Yeah, P. Yeah, meanwhile, since we're at it, I just read a piece of news where it says that the Mexico City Grand Prix is staying on the F1 calendar until at least 2025. So they signed a contract extension there. Not good news for the engine manufacturers because, as we know, that Mexico is not really the best place for all the power units as the atmosphere. I mean, because of the altitude, and the thin hair, the engines are made to work a little more than they are, well suited to, like Austria, for example. So Mercedes is not really complaining because I mean, not we. It was actually not the Honda engines. In fact, it was the Renault engines which were doing very well, not the Honda engines. Although we'll see what happens this weekend as Max Verstappen has already wrapped up the title. Yep, realistic. Yes, sir. You can. We just wait for. I think Oxidize is here. Oxidize is here. You can, I think, arrange him wherever you want to. And if he needs to just select his car before you do that, though. Yep. Now you can probably place him.
Wait, is Mexico gonna be there when the new engines are gonna be there?
It says until 2025 at least. So 2025 will have a Mexico Grand Prix. We don't know if 2026 will have one, which is when the new engines are coming in.
Well, if the new engines come in, and Mexico's gonna be a hell of a challenge because there is no, like hybrid power to help spin that turbo right there, and then
Yeah, but then you have that much more of the MG UK. Yeah, you can cordially show your way out of this party chat. Thank you. Thank
all
you.
the best.
So we have our grid set now, and Shadow Sword really complaining about something. Maybe being a reserve driver, he should really not do that. But anyway, going on to the race now. I'm sorry, did we send a ready up message out?
Yeah, we did. I'll just tag the division.
Or we've not lost Ajitesh, right?
No.
He's awfully quiet. I'm not sure if he's around anymore.
The stream is still live.
Yeah, Stuart, did we say one too many things about him and the safety cars?
Yeah, he's
I mean,
sorry, Redstone. Sorry, bro. We didn't mean it.
yeah, I'm really sorry, Redstone. You were the best teammate I ever had.
Yes.
But
Safety
like,
cars are never your
I mean,
fault.
no buts, no buts. Sorry, no buts. And I hope, for the sake of the grid, safety car has been turned on.
Yeah, I hope as well. I mean, you all call me a kid, but then here's Redstone throwing a tantrum. But okay, I'm not going to say anything more. On to
I mean, you're apologizing him by really digging the wound even deeper, is it? That's a very nice way of
we have
feeling sorry about someone.
We have Abhiraj Shetty in chat saying that Redstone is waiting for the safety car so he can speak. See,
Who's that? Who's that?
Abhishek something.
Abhishek, come on, man, come on. Let him do the talking on the track, not from the comms box.
Yes. We didn't. Redstone. We didn't say anything. That was Abhishek's, not us.
Yeah, you know who to take out the next LOS race or the IRL race, whichever race.
Whichever is. Or do it in your own league. Who cares?
Redstone, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Can you guys hear me
Were you
now?
here? Were you here all this while?
Yeah. Apparently, I
So
was
you
on
were throwing
mute.
a tantrum. You know, you were throwing a tantrum.
So, and speaking of Abhishek, he really should improve his braking technique and not run into others before he comments on anyone's safety car restarts.
Oh damn! We really took a pinch of salt before getting into this comms box tonight. Sorry, lads, or rather, I'll say hashtag sorry, not sorry.
That's more like
And
it.
just to confirm, safety car is on. I just checked the settings, it is on. Yeah, you shouldn't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I checked it before you stood. It's okay.
As you have the formation lap, yeah, this is the formation lap. Let's see tires. Who is on what? What is the ideal strategy you think your
I would say hards to mediums would be my ideal strategy, but Ibrahim, he's feeling feisty on softs, so that's not going to end too well. But I mean, if he's brave enough, he can. I mean, the
he
world
might
is his
have to put it
oyster,
in
but
soft. We fixed there at the back. He's pulling off a Kimi Räikkönen and driving in a straight line. He is on hards. It's the only thing.
I mean, please. I mean, you give me a reason why he shouldn't
and
feel like
then
Kimi
we have
Räikkönen right
Racing
now.
Gupta going for a spin. Wow.
I mean, we all know why that spin is.
Yeah. And that will be noted by the stewards as well. Spinning to warm up their tires. That's not
I hope
allowed.
Easy Level Bot is doing his work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
quick
his job's
check,
cut out
easy
for
level,
him.
quick check. Say yes in the chat and say you are slow in the chat to agree that you are doing the live stewarding. Aman Abdullah, why are you P1? Because we felt that the best way to promote our league right now is by giving P1 to all the newcomers.
Yes, and all slow. Sorry, the newcomers. Yes.
Yeah, not the slow comer. But what? Did you say slow? I don't think we meant slow.
No, we didn't say slow. That was Redstone. Anyways, we have a lot of drivers spinning right here. Everyone paying.
And then Spandans into the wall already. That's interesting.
He's just trying to test how strong that W13 is around the walls of Mexico.
And we know about the strength of the front wing, so.
If you could just go on to the tires, Redstone, where we have another Mercedes which is spinning, who is spinning out. Easy level really requesting for the tires, but
almost goes into the pits there.
Easy level, we asked you for some other sort of confirmation which you are not giving us.
Yes, and also we have the shittiest race start. What is it? A barrier in front? Yeah. Let's go. Start from Spectate Hershey, yeah, that is a good view there. Let's see, we should have the lights. Hopefully the thing does not glitch, and it does not. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 LED lights, and we go right there. Phantom gets a very good start there, but then there is Raman behind who gets a magic of a start there, and he's going, and you think it's going to be a very good battle at the end of turn 1 right here. Raman ahead of Hershey right there. Will he make the move? No, Hershey has the inside. Also, we're going 4 wide behind. This is going to be carnage. This is waiting to happen, but there's dust everywhere. We are going 4 or 5 wide in some places. This is interesting. Everyone keeping it clean. Surprisingly, seeing these many cars right there reminds me of traffic in Mumbai. Completely unrelated. I don't know why I said it, but we have everything there. I think that Williams does not have an end plate right there. Yeah, Thakuru has lost an end plate. I think there was some.
And Oxidized Rage is retired already. Oh no, and that's a safety car. Wow.
Funny how Redstone Derp noticed the safety car and I didn't.
The irony.
Also, VFX is up to P14. I don't think he had the best of starts
No,
there.
I think he was just keeping out of all the trouble there.
Yeah. I mean, that should be the safe bet. Speaking of that, Racing Gupta is 4. Where did he start? He started somewhere.
So Racing Gupta, I believe, started P9. I think he's up 5 positions.
and the highest gainer being the budget Snoop Dogg. So Shadow Sword, he gained 7 places into the points, P10 right there, and get that P9. Someone pits, I think Kakura pits. Yeah, it has big damage. I mean, it is surprising to me that only one car has damage. Most of them kept it clean, except Oxidize. I think Oxidize just spun. He made it to turn 1 this time, so that is a great achievement. One day he will finish a lap. Also, we have the beautiful Aston Martin. Is that the Vantage? I think yeah, it's a Vantage safety car right there.
It's called the Vantage.
You can pronounce proper nouns in any way, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Did you know that car has the same engine as the thing, the AMG?
Yeah, that thing. Yep, I know, but it is a slightly detuned engine in the Aston Martin.
Also, viewers, apologies for the lack of camera skills by me. It's my first time streaming, so hopefully you're not too, aggressive in the chat box.
Yes.
Any sort of epilepsy caused is highly I don't know. Damn, my English is not Englishing right now. Give me a moment.
Sid Venkatesh moment. I'm smashed.
Yeah.
Hashtag I'm smashed in chat.
Hashtag I'm smashed on chat. Yeah, exactly.
Like, how many laps is the safety car going to be? I think it should go for one more lap. I think it should be to racing. Also, I think I want to see what Ibrahim is going to do with those offs there, because I'm pretty sure he should have pitted. He should have pitted, in the safety car. I think this is the only chance he could have gotten to pit. He's not going to carry that softs till the end. I'm pretty sure he's on a high level of damage, under this safety car as well. I think this is a very high tech tire degradation pack as well. So this is gonna be fun to watch what he is gonna do. And I think, why did Thakurva go pit for softs? I think he's gonna pit again for mediums or hards.
Wasn't VFix P14? Okay, I think we had two guys pitting now.
While Hershey is in the lead, what we jokingly said might become true.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Racing Gupta is in a very good position in P4, given his pace that we've seen in qualifying. He could be a real threat in this race.
But we've seen before where qualifying pace doesn't really translate into race pace.
I mean, I don't think this is a race. This feels more like a Redstone roast. So, thank you for that, guys.
Welcome to the
okay, safety car in this lap.
Yes.
Yeah. Catch you lads back on the Redstone roast in just a bit.
Yes. Till the next safety car.
Ta-dam!
We have Hershey backing up the pack right there. People are going to struggle with those hards, getting them up to temp. I think Hershey's going to take it to the line, or is he going to push now? He's going to take it to the line, I am assuming. Outside the turn, hope he doesn't turn. Yeah, he doesn't spin out the corner. And he goes, and he crosses the line, and we are back under green flag conditions. And Racing Gupta, who gets spun, then gets a 5-second penalty for line.
And Racing Gupta spun around.
Oh no!
That's not the start he wanted. He really pulled a redstone there.
Will we get another?
Meanwhile, Captain Sandup makes a move on Natsume, and Natsume. Oh, this is a battle to watch out for.
This is very close.
Meanwhile, Quick Killer gets an amazing switchback. The Ferrari boys are at it right now.
Natsume, I think, is going to lose 3 positions there. And Shadow Sword is also in the mix right there. We have 4 cars fighting there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
Everyone keeping it clean and respectful. That's how we want.
There's a 5-car battle going on.
Meanwhile, Phantom is very close to Raman as well.
Natsume on the back of Shadow Sword. He's extremely close right now. Ibrahim holding up the pack. There's already a 2.4 second gap. What do you think, Yash?
Yeah, well, I was going back on board with VFix, who's racking up the positions right now, overtake after overtake, on the back of GRL Mosquito. Meanwhile, Wicked Wiki, his teammate, is on the back of Abdul Samad as well. So we have multiple trains which are forming right now, but you know, for that safety car restart, the field is pretty much close together. Ibrahim is already out of ERS.
And meanwhile, if we can go on board with VFix, he's really on the back of Mosquito, pushing him through. Mosquito goes in deep. Let's see if VFix can get a better traction. He must be extremely frustrated, going so slow through those corners.
Yep. He's constantly losing time to the leaders as well. Meanwhile, Racing Group, I think, yeah, he's in the race, but he's far behind. He would be hoping for another safety car now. Meanwhile, Wicked Wiki gets past Abdul Samad, so Wicked Wiki is probably going to go after his teammate and GRL Mosquito now on the medium tires.
Meanwhile, Hershey sets the fastest lap of the race, and he's pulled a 1.6 second lead. Meanwhile, VFix on Deadly Mosquito. He goes down the inside into turn 1 and gets the move done. Good move by VFix.
Meanwhile, his teammate Wicked Wiki is right at the back there, looking to pounce on that.
He gets a switchback, gets a beautiful exit. Meanwhile, Spandan and Ibrahim. Spandan gets the move done.
Meanwhile, Phantom is right at the back of Ramen. Phantom also being one of the vintage drivers of this league racing thing we have going in India right now.
Oh, we have
we have a yellow flag for, I think that's Racing Group. He's clearly not having the best time out there right now.
Phantom's really on Ramen right now, but he just lacks the straight line speed to get past him. Meanwhile, Natsume on Shadow Sword. Shadow Sword goes deep, and Natsume gets a brilliant switchback. Oh, they're going wheel to wheel. Oh, what a battle.
Oh, they're going sideways. That was amazing to watch, really. Shadow
coming
back at Sumer. Oh, and they have a bit of contact there, but nothing lost there. They're still going wheel to wheel. Some good clean racing by the pair of them there.
Sume moves to the inside to cover off Shadow, but let's see where this goes. And he gets the move done before turn 1. What a great battle these two are putting on.
That was really nice to watch. I mean, Shadow will have double DRS now. It won't be that easy for Sume to catch him on
Meanwhile, Wicked Wiki on VFix. The Alfa Romeo boys are really carving through the field right now.
Phantom still at the back of Raman, who's struggling through the final part of the S's. Phantom does have DRS now. Does he go around the outside?
That's bold from the...
Almost right, sticking it around the outside there.
Oh, and then he has a big moment. And he'll be vulnerable to Captain Sandhu.
Through.
Meanwhile, quick killer on the back of Sume.
So Ferrari is showing some sort of pace right now against the Alpha Tauri.
And Sume has a
quick killer.
Makes a double overtake.
Wow, what, like cat-like instincts there from quick killer, who avoided Sumer and really made some ground on Shadow at the same time. Oh, what a move by Quick Killer there. What couple of moves rather.
That was wildly opportunistic is what I would say.
Alfa Romeo boys of VFix and Wicked Wicket right at the back of this train now, which is now being led by Quick Killer. Natsume gets a 3-second time penalty for extending track limits. Meanwhile, Phantom is right at the back of Sandhu, who's also right at the back of Raman. Hershey meanwhile has pulled away 5 seconds up in front.
Hershey's showing real good pace right now. Meanwhile, Sandhu's on the back of Raman. He gets DRS, closing in, goes down the inside. Oh no, Natsume retires from the session.
Oh well. Meanwhile, everyone has calmed down a bit throughout the field. Not as exciting as it was in the first half of the race, where we had multiple cars going side by side.
But the pack led by Quick Killer is something to look out for, because we have the likes of Shadow Sword, VFix, Wicked Wiki.
Yeah, and Jishnu is also closing up to that. Spandan is also closely following Jishnu. I mean, interesting to note that VFix starting dead last has made up 11 positions. So that safety car was pretty early, so it wasn't like, a big saving grace or anything of such. So that's purely on pace over there right now. Meanwhile, Shadow Sword is losing the back of Quick Killer. He's not being able to keep up with him.
VFix closing in on Shadow Sword. Let's see if there's going to be a move going down to turn 1. And he gets the move done. What a brilliant move. VFix is starting
really
P dead last. He's into P6. It's only been 11 laps.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take quite a bit even for the likes of VFix to be chasing down Hershey for P1, because Hershey has...
Meanwhile, Phantom on the back of Raman. Oh my god, there's a bit of wheel banging going on there. Well, he gets the move done, but Raman will have DRS. Oh, we have yellow flag in Sector 2, and that's PSI. Phantom gets a compromised exit going down the last corner, and Raman's right on him. Closing in.
I think Raman is running quite some low wings, because even with DRS that he pulled away quite
Meanwhile,
a bit
VFix into turn 1. This is a great battle going on here between VFix and Quick Killer. VFix gets a good exit. Quickler covers the inside line. Gives him a little, closes the gap. Oh.
All fair over there though, right now.
Yeah.
Some good racing going on. Meanwhile, Jishnu is right at the back of this pack already.
Quickler is visibly slow through the S's. Oh my god.
Oh, and that was
Both
a
the
little
Alfa
bit of a
Romeo
squeeze
boys.
by VFix.
He's going to be vulnerable to Wicked Vicky now.
But as you can see, VFix is pulling away from Wicked Vicky, so I'm assuming he's also running. Meanwhile, we have Shadow coming in hot from the back. He's probably going to
He
send
dives
one down
on
the
the
inside. Of
inside.
Wicked Vicky.
Oh. Oh, they make a little contact. That compromises Shadow's exit.
Meanwhile, Quick is a little in front of VFix now, so he's probably not going to get challenged into this corner this time around. But he goes a little deep.
This is some battle it's turning out to be.
Yep, it really is. Phantom who's still stuck at the back of Raman.
Yeah, Raman's just running extremely low downforce. Meanwhile, VFix on Quick Killer right now. Let's see if he gets a good enough exit to.
Oh, and Quick Killer has a moment coming out of the final corner. This is definitely going to be the time VFix goes for the move. Does Quick stay on the inside? Yes, he does. This is going right up till the braking zone. VFix is, and Quick gives him a little bit of a squeeze, but I think he's there. He's done. Quick is on the inside again. Oh, but VFix
gets the move done.
And Quick Killer just moves out of the way there.
Oh, that was odd to see. Meanwhile, Wicked Vicky on the back of VFix now.
So is this going to be the part where VFix is released or unleashed, or is it going to be where he becomes the head of the train where everyone starts chasing him down?
I mean, he was visibly slow through the S's, stuck behind Quick, so I mean, he's pulling up a big gap right now, but let's see. Shadow closing in. Meanwhile, PSI retires from the race. Oh, Ibrahim has a moment and Jishnu gets him.
We have Easy Level Bot in our chat saying that VFix is going to pull away, and rightfully so. He is really.
And then we have a safety car.
Oh, and that's.
I mean, that's worked out beautifully for the likes of VFix.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I mean, Hershey he has the pace, so he'll have to do all of this all over again. Meanwhile, what a time for PSI to retire, isn't it? If he waited out for a lap longer, he would have been right back in the race. And I'm missing co-commentator Stuart here, but like he said before, Redstone pointed out and noticed that safety car before anyone else.
Hershey dives down to the pits, followed by Captain Sandhu. Ramen. Phantom. Oh! That was awfully close. VFix goes into the pits as well. He's gonna have massive tire advantage compared to the guys ahead of him.
Yeah, but then the Alfa Romeo boys are double stacking, which is a little weird right now. Because, I mean, unless Wiki, I mean, he did lose out to Shadow Sword.
Oh, Spandan had wing damage. Meanwhile, Harshi's caught up to the safety car.
You know, as much as VFix, this panned out well for VFix to close the pack, he is going on to the mediums now with about 14,
Around 20 laps.
20 laps to go. So, and we know that the tire wear is quite high in Mexico. So, he'll have to really conserve his tires.
I think it's time you need some caffeine with all that yawning.
I'm on a bit of painkiller. I mean, I had to pop a painkiller because I joined the comms box. So, if I take any more caffeine, it's going to kind of ruin the effect of that. So, yeah, I can't really.
Meanwhile, Abdul Samad on 15 lap old hards, P2. That's bold from him.
Yep, it really is. He probably has the confidence that someone else is going to win it right now. I mean, Abdul, fair play to you for that, but I don't think we have the guys who would be doing that. I mean, I jokingly said that Hershey is going to win the race in that 3-lapper. I think he heard me and he's out to prove a point now.
Yeah, I mean, he's shown incredible pace.
He really has. I mean, you and I both know it's not easy to just pull away in the lead at Mexico. Unless it's in mixed conditions and you got to pull out 5 seconds in one lap.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, the game is quite different from what it was in 2021. I think some of the curves are much easier to ride, whereas some of the other curves in the S's are a little more difficult because your car does get beached quite a bit. So yeah, what do you think? What do you think Abdul Samad is thinking right now?
I mean, there's this other league race where he held up the pack really well on like worn tires, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna give the likes of Captain Sandhu, Raman, Phantom, VFix a bit of a headache, which sort of like he's sort of the buffer between Hershey and the rest, so Hershey can put his foot down and start like creating a gap. So Abdul's really helping out Hershey here.
That is right, but if you know that the last corner and the finish line is pretty close together, so if he doesn't get the desired exit he wants out of that last corner, there is a long straight, two straights rather after that.
I mean, I know how difficult it is to get good traction out of the final corner in Mexico, so
yeah, I mean,
I can empathize with him.
Can you enlighten us on how you think that it's difficult?
It's just, I would just say it's the nature of the corner, and
or maybe if you could
or
highlight
it's probably
the point
my
as to
skill
what
issue,
happened.
but yeah, it's probably down to my skill issue.
I mean, racer to racer, I didn't experience that, you experienced it, so maybe it is a skill issue. But that being so, you felt that in a lot of last corners, so it's okay.
Oh,
I hope you boys in the chat are enjoying the Hybrid Theory Racing League race number 2, also known as the Redstone Derp Roast. I mean, let's be honest. I have Spandan who's got a collision with Jishnu. And he's got a 5-second penalty plus no front wing. That was a little weird.
And Racing Gupta right behind him. Oh, that's gonna be frustrating for Racing Gupta. Stuck behind your teammate with a broken wing.
Yeah, but I assume that he will.
And Quickiller goes for a spin. And he's plumb last. Unfortunate from him, he's been showing. Okay, safety car in this lap. Okay. So when do you think Harshi is going to bolt again? Is he going to take it to the
I think Harshi is going to bolt pretty much just before the apex of the last turn, like he did last time. He's taking it really slow here.
I mean, we've had
and he's past the he's gone. Abdul does a good job to stay with him, not lose too much ground, whereas Captain Sandhu has lost some more ground to him.
Ramen on Captain Sandhu right now. He had a look, but nothing doing there. Oh, he's awfully close, Ramen. He's deploying. He goes to the inside. Oh, but he can't get the move done. Sandhu goes deep. He hangs it around the outside.
Yeah, Sandhu launches himself over that curve there. We have GRL Mosquito and Thakura going side by side right now.
Oh, that could have been hairy there. Meanwhile, VFix. Abdul really holding up the pack as we expected.
Yep.
Oh, and Phantom has a moment. And VFix gets the job done. They're going side by side.
Yeah, but you know, this is the difference between VFix and Phantom's wings. You can see how VFix is just at that much more straight line speed right now. In fact, all the
Shadow and Phantom. Shadow, that was awfully close for comfort there. Meanwhile, Ramen on Sandhu again. Oh, he goes so deep. Racing Gupta makes a move on Takura. Going into the S's now. VFix on Ramen. So there's so much going on right now.
Yep, there's a small little train, I mean not a small little train actually, from P2 to P8 that's an entire train, and GRL Mosquito was right at the back of that train some moments back.
VFix on the back of Ramen. Shadow's awfully close to Phantom. He's going down the inside. Oh, they bang wheels. Oh, and they make contact again. Oh. Abdul's doing a great job on holding these guys up.
He really is.
It helped Harshi pull a 2.7 second lead. VFX hounding Ramen. Oh, we have a spinner. Racing Gupta goes round.
Now we have Phantom who's lost some
Oh,
position, but
God.
he's looking to go down the inside of VFix right now.
Meanwhile, Abdul's flashing right now. He has no battery left. Sandhu's closing in.
Flashing the ERS light, you mean?
Well, what can I say?
Yeah, YouTube, don't ban us, please.
Gets the job done. Oh.
So now probably Raman is also going to be looking to follow suit there and go overtake Abdul because he is struggling now with those old tires. Will he look to go and send one down
Oh,
the
he
inside?
sends
And
one down the
sends.
inside. Abdul hangs.
Lots of room given and Abdul is hit
Oh.
by Raman. There
Abdul
is a
and
ghosted
VFix.
car in between all of that right now. VFix gets past. Oh, and the Phantom had to completely cut the corner there. Meanwhile, Abdul is now doing a good job in holding up Wicked Vicky. Not for too long though. He's lost a ton of position now. He's surely wanting to pit. Meanwhile, VFix is up to P4.
Let's see if he gets a good exit coming out of the final corner. VFX closing in. Oh.
I mean, it's really fun to watch this because you know I mean in all the league races which we have been doing, we know how fast VFix is, and I mean we don't get a real measure of his racecraft because he's always just leading up in front. So this is a real test of all sorts of limits where he has to come up through the field and still get that victory. So
I think
I'm
ideally
really
he
having
should be getting the move done on the next lap. Because Raman won't have DRS and Shadow gets a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, and Phantom almost runs in the back of VFix.
Oh.
He really missed his braking zone there. And
Meanwhile,
Shadow
Shadow
goes down the inside.
Wicked Vicky and the Phantom side by side. VFix on the back of Raman. Gets the job. Oh! Yeah, he gets the move done. Now he can chase down Sandhu.
Yep. That,
Meanwhile,
Sandhu
Quid
is
Killer on
3 seconds.
Thakurwa. It's 2 tenths behind.
Thakurwa himself is about half a second, less than half a second behind Chiara and Mosquito as well. Meanwhile, going on board with Wicked Vicky, I can see that Shadow is struggling with his rear end, so I think he's running quite some low wings there, at least on the rear, because he was losing his rear a bit through the S's.
And he won't have DRS to help him out.
Yep, that is true. Or will he?
But he's...
Yeah, he doesn't have DRS. Wicked Vicky would be closing in on him through the double DRS zones now.
Shadow is struggling to get the car turned in. Wicked Vicky gets an excellent exit.
Meanwhile,
VFix. Oh, Ramen spins.
Oh, that is unfortunate. He was having a good race up till then.
Meanwhile, VFix, he holds back.
Takuro gets a 3-second time penalty. Meanwhile, Wicked Wiki is on the back of Shadow, who's definitely not in the DRS of. Did they have a moment there? Because Shadow lost 3 seconds to. Oh, he was on the back of Ramen. Sorry, he was not at the back of VFix. But anyway, Wicked Wiki would be
Sandhu gets DRS from the ghosted car of Spandan, so that delayed the overtake, which was inevitable. The ghosted car of Spandan really proving to be frustrating for the drivers around. He doesn't get out of the way despite the blue flags. That'll be noted by the stewards. Meanwhile, Shadow on Wicked Wiki, side by side. Shadow gets the move done.
I think it's more Wicked Wiki is actually chasing Shadow down.
Yeah, but Wicked Wiki was ahead.
Oh, he was already ahead. Okay, my bad. We have a Mercedes of.
Meanwhile, VFix.
I think that is Spandan.
On Sandhu again. There we have a safety car.
That's a VSC, I think. It's not a safety car. It's a virtual safety car. So that's going to help VFix because that will save his tires some life there.
Quick killer. Oh, what's happening here? Oh my god. Gupta slowing down. Jishnu gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under VSC. And Spandan retires from the session.
And it is a green flag. I'm sorry, I missed that. We have VFix who's chasing after Sandhu. I think he's lost a little time to Sandhu in that VSC phase there. Do you think VFix will have the tires and the laps to chase after Hershey?
I mean, he certainly has the pace, but I don't know if his tires are going to hold up to it. But we'll wait and watch. I mean, we still have around 8 laps, and Jishnu retires from the session. Oh, Takurwa has a moment.
Meanwhile, the field is a bit spread out. We don't really have too many.
Quick killer retires in the pits.
Yeah, what's with everyone retiring in the pits? Anyway, we have Wicked Wiki who's still
on the back of Shadow.
He's not letting him go at all.
And Takurwa
has crashed out. He's crashed out, and that is a safety car. And like I said before, Ajitesh, people are retiring, but the safety car is coming right after that. This would have put them right back into the race if they had some more patience.
We have 7 retirements in this race. Wow. Do you think Hershey will pit?
I'm not sure actually, because even if he does pit, I think he has enough of a buffer to actually no, sorry, he will be. So
he is
that's
pitting.
going to be quite decisive. And does Captain Sandhu pit?
Hershey gets a 5-second for speeding in the pit lane.
Also, oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
Shadow dives into the pits as well. Wicked Wiki, Phantom, locking up, entering the pit lane. Mosquito. Let's see what Gupta does. He comes in as well. And Raman stays out. This has worked out beautifully for VFix.
Yep, it
On
really
the
has.
softs, with roughly around 7 laps to go.
No, I mean the top two have penalties also to deal with, so it's probably in the back for VFix right now.
Oh, Sandhu has a 6-second, Hershey has a 5-second.
Yeah, and you know, not taking anything away from Sandhu as well. He's also gained 11 positions.
Yeah.
So he, Captain Sandhu, VFix, and Shadow being the double-digit overtakings over here. Meanwhile, VFix obviously the one who's coming from last place. He's gained 15 places. And Ajitesh, am I seeing a little bit of the sunset? Is it, or is it getting overcast now?
I don't think it's going to rain, but
Wouldn't that really throw the spanner into the works if we had 2 or 3 laps of rain come down?
definitely, but that's gonna cost more, maybe more retirements, I don't know.
I mean, apart from Thakurwa and Oxidize, I don't remember if anyone else had a crash per se for the retirement, apart from all the guys who retired in the pits. If they did stay out for a little bit longer, they would have benefited from the safety car and they would have been right back into the race and, you know, having to fight for positions after that. I mean, it's like an old saying, you know, it's never over until it's over. So anything can absolutely happen from here onwards. But if you see Redstone, Ajitesh, the only 2 drivers on the grid who don't have penalties are the 2 Alfa Romeo boys.
Yeah, they're doing a stellar job.
Yep. And I mean, I say this with utmost respect to you, and you should probably trademark this before it becomes a thing. Who do you think is going to pull a Redstone at the start?
I mean, I really don't want to jinx anything for anyone. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, to be honest.
I mean, safety car is in this lap, so let's see what happens here now. This is going to be an interesting one. VFix really taking it slow. He's not warming up his tires like Sandhu is going for it.
And Hershey goes.
Oh, VFix had a good launch off this thing. Oh, and he had to lift off the throttle there to avoid Sandhu. Oh, I think Sandhu's running even lower wings than VFix because he pulled away even though VFix had ERS on.
Mosquito makes some move on Abdul Samad. That was good. VFix really close to Sandhu. Sandhu deploying everything.
Oh, Sandhu has a bit of a moment going over that curve there. Meanwhile, we have a yellow flag.
Mosquito goes around. So does Abdul. Oh no, he stopped on track. What's happening here?
That was a little weird. Meanwhile, going on board with the start, and you can see Hershey has pulled away again.
Wicked.
I mean, not that this would really be affecting VFX too much because he knows that the penalties are around, but he would really be wanting to win this on track, on merit.
For sure. Shadow
and Ramen going side by side, and he pushes Ramen a bit. Ramen in turn pushes Wicked Wiki a bit.
Oh. My God. Raman has the inside line. And he gets the move done. Good move by Raman.
Yeah, Phantom closing in, but Wicked Wiki decides to still stick around Ramen there. Ramen is, by the way, on the hards, whereas Wicked Wiki is on the softs. VFix still stuck behind Captain Sandhu, who's reeling in Hershey a little by
Meanwhile,
little
Wicked
now.
Wiki on Raman again. Oh, he has so much more grip. Meanwhile, Phantom.
Oh, Phantom
Oh,
getting
so
ever so close
close.
to Wicked.
Racing Gupta almost going into the back of Phantom. Oh, Wicked Wiki.
What a time for DRS to be enabled. Wicked Wiki is gonna get the benefit this lap. No, he will get it on the next lap. Meanwhile, VFix is still half a tenth behind. Won't he be waiting on the... really waiting for DRS to be enabled, as I can see Captain Sandhu is almost out of ERS now.
Wicked Wiki going down the inside. Good move. Gets the job done. Phantom on the back of Raman.
and
Raman has a moment.
Raman has a moment.
Oh, they bang wheels. It's
Good
3
on the
wide.
inside, wow!
Oh,
how
my
did they
God.
do that? And Gupt coming out as the guy winning out the most over there. What a move by Gupt.
Gupt. Brave. What a brave move. Meanwhile, VFix still half a tenth behind.
Yeah, but now he does have DRS. Hershey gets another 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help him. And by the looks of it, that's going to put him down to almost...
VFix going down the inside. Gets the job done. Breeze past him. Good move. What do you think, Yash? I still think he's gonna win this on track. What a drive he's put on.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, putting in a pole in qualifying and then starting right at the back of the grid because of the way we do our races, but brilliant drive, amazing moves, calm, calculated, no mistakes, and I think that he's gonna reap the awards for that now.
Meanwhile, Gupta on Wiki. Battle for P5 is Phantom locking up again.
All Wicked Wiki needs to do is stay within 3 seconds of 3 seconds of shadow, then that is a guaranteed P2 for him there.
Definitely.
VFix meanwhile takes the lead of the race here already. So
That's...
Yep, leaving it to the penultimate lap, we have the championship leader right now, and I mean, I might just go ahead and say this, by far the fastest driver right now, at least in our league, who's claimed back his P1 rightfully on track.
What a champion stride. Meanwhile, oh, Racing Gupta. Oh, what's happening here? I think he had a moment. Wicked Wiki on the back of Phantom now. And he gets a 5-second penalty.
That's not gonna help him now.
I mean, look at the grid, Yash. It's VFix, the only driver who's kept it clean and doesn't have a penalty. And
Oh,
Phantom has
meanwhile,
a
Phantom has a
moment.
big moment. Wicket goes past him. And there's a yellow
And
flag in sector 3.
Gupta's
That's
in the
for Racing Group.
pits. Oh no. Oh, he doesn't have a wing. Anyway, Wicket Vicky and the Phantom.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Shadow who's gonna be finishing this race in P2 the way it's standing. Because he has the least penalties. I mean, wow. They're really
Oh,
throwing
Phantom
in.
has a moment again.
They're really giving one back to Cody's for messing up everything by having to really calculate who's going to be on the podium now.
Meanwhile, VFix. What a drive by
Being
him.
on board with him for the final 2 turns now. And the fireworks are going out for him as he rounds the final turn
corner.
now. Lap 36 of the Mexico Grand Prix. VFix wins from last on the grid. I mean, I can put this man in P20 and 20 seconds behind and he'll still win. Followed by Shadow Sword and Captain Sandhu, who keeps his podium. Followed by Hershey, Wicket Vicky, Phantom, Ramen. I think I'm just going to wait for a bit until the grid is completely finished. Yeah. Yep, GRL Mosquito in P8, Abdul in P9, Ibrahim with 21 seconds worth of penalty. He's not going to finish P10 there. Gupt, even after that safety car, I mean that wing change, he is going to finish P10.
Wow. What a race that's been. 8 retirements and VFix coming back through the field, starting last. Whew. Yash, if you could add the podium finishers to the party chat.
It was Captain Sandhu, VFix and Shadow, right?
Yes.
Whoa. What a race. What a qualifying, what a race. Alfa Romeo driver obviously topping both sessions there, yet again like always. Who are we waiting for now? I think we have Shadow who's here already. We're waiting for VFix and Captain Sandhu to join us.
think Captain Sandhu is yet to join.
Yep, and he is. I think it was Captain Sandhu who finished in P3.
Yep.
Okay, till he joins, not waiting for too much long, we will take it away with Shadow Sword, who finished in P2. Um, so Shadow, last minute struggle to join the lobby, and then a quick qualifying, which was
You just opening a can of soda.
Pop open a brewski for the boys.
Let's go.
So Shadow, take us through your race. I think Yash can't join the party now. He's left
Wait, what?
because of a
Yash,
network.
wait, bro, what? What? Yash was just
What?
talking to
This
me.
is the most confusing thing ever.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'll take this forward. So Shadow, take us through your race.
Uh, oh man, the race was good. The first lap was crazy. I just managed to dive down around the outside and through some hella cars. And honestly, I don't know. I was just trying to keep pace, like get through the pack, stick with VFix. Pretty much I had no pace today. I was really slow, so
I
my
mean,
car's all
damn,
over me. But
game really doesn't like me. Sorry.
yeah, what are you saying?
continue.
Yeah,
You
sorry,
go
I was
ahead,
asking
man.
Shadow there. Take us through your race. I
What
mean,
were
I
you
think
saying?
I'm not sure how much of it got hurt, but starting P17,
Hello,
finishing P2, how was it for you, Shadow?
hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, it was good, man. The race was good. The pace was bad, just trying to keep with the pack. Everyone got penalties, so did I, but they got more than me. So, yeah, P2, lit, great race.
Yeah,
No
I mean, we did
practice.
mention that the Shadow gets P2 on the least penalties taken in the race for extension of track limits and running into the back of each other. But yeah, nonetheless, it was a great race. I mean, I'm sorry if we were a little rude to you during the qualifying. As you can watch, we were placing bets on how low your wings would be, and we said 9-9. I mean, I said 9-9, so I would really want to know what wings you were running.
Oh, dude, I have no idea. I literally have not I didn't even do a lap of this track before the race. So I tried to do a little bit of race runs and quali just to figure out the lines and stuff. I think we fixed ran a 14:10, 12:10, I don't know, something like that. Something like that. He can tell you. I have no idea.
So you've just copied his setup.
Yep.
Okay, so VFix, so Shadow, you give your P2 credit to VFix as well. He's already getting a lot of credit for everything, but yeah. Great race nonetheless, Shadow. Moving on to VFix, Redstone, why
Hey,
don't you
I
take
hope
us
you
away?
got some good clips of me, man. I hope you got some good
We
clips of
got some
my.
really good clips of you. You and, if I'm not wrong, that was you and Sumer who were going side by side for quite a
Yeah,
bit. So that was quite some
yeah.
feisty battles, but clean nonetheless. Some ex-teammate love being shown there. But good stuff. We got that on the stream, and yeah, congratulations on the P2 again. Reston, why don't you take us away with VFix here?
We fix what a drive that was. Starting last on the grid to finishing P1 on track. Take us through your race.
Yeah, I mean, that's starting with quali. I mean, quali was a bit of a mess. The last lap, especially. Luckily, I think because everyone got caught in that train of traffic, I don't think anyone even improved on the last run. So otherwise, I think pole would have been taken away. But yeah, in terms of the race, I mean, just trying to not run into the rear wing of other people because there were a lot of packs forming up, especially early on in the race. And I think that was a real challenge for Shadow and I because we were just trying to work our way through the grid. And sometimes in the middle sector, we would genuinely be doing like 2 seconds slower than our like optimum pace because we were just stuck in these like packs. And then if somebody like spins around or something, you have no time to react in Mexico. So I think that really was the biggest challenge. Made the job of tire conservation easier, I'll say, because I think even if I hadn't pit at all, I could have done like 50 laps on those hard tires because I was having to drive at such a pace that they barely had any wear on it. But yeah, nice one. I got one warning for track extension, but that was when Spandan went through me when he was lapped. So I think that'll probably get take removed anyway once I appeal it. Just some and then some like things going on between Captain Sandhu and Spandan, which I won't disclose here because we need to save something for the stewards report. But
I
yeah,
mean, we
all in
saw
all,
what
pretty
happened,
pretty
so
yeah
can't
yeah
believe.
pretty. Yeah, that I thought at that point that would make my job tough because Hershey was like 5 seconds ahead. But then not only did the safety car come out, but then he got a speeding in the pit lane penalty as well. So that after the safety car, I think I was just trying not to hit the rear wing, hit somebody off when I was trying to overtake Sandhu and Hershey. But good job from everyone. Good job from Shadow. I think he owes me a lot because I think he overtook Wicket Wiki well, because Wicket Wiki is my teammate and we have to box in the same garage. So yeah, and plus he
Yeah.
copied my setup. So you're
Yeah, I
welcome,
mean,
Shadow.
Wicket Wiki and you were actually kind of running close by together for quite a bit in the race, and you all were actually making up the positions. You were pouncing on drivers, and they were getting put off, and he was straight away making the move as well, until and unless you all both had to pit together, and Shadow had to take the advantage of that. But yeah, till then, I think it was a good race for you, Alfa Romeo boys, until the end, where Wicket Wiki, I think, had a moment and he lost out and he got some penalties as
Yeah,
well.
I think for the longest time we were the like not only we were the only drivers, we were the only team and the only drivers to not have any corner cutting
Yeah,
penalties.
that was till lap
Yeah,
34. So you can
yeah.
imagine till how long that was.
Yeah, honestly, the race was a bit frustrating because I just could not, I was not being able to push the car because I always kept running into people. So, like, having to drive slow was a bit of a pain. So, just, I think only towards the beginning of that medium tire stint and then on the last two laps, I got to, like, show somewhat of the pace. But yeah, I'll take it. P1's P1. So, plus pole position in that other lobby. So, I'll take it. Plus the
I
fastest lap and driver of the day. So, I'll take that.
And
Yeah,
clean
I
race points
mean,
as well. So
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
and clean
really,
race points.
really, really going ahead and exploiting the point system we have here. But another, I mean, well deserved nonetheless. I really need to put in another regulation in the rule book where it says that if a driver wins 2 or 3 races in a row, they start 20 seconds behind everyone, behind P19 rather, and you'll still come to win the race. So it really doesn't matter what I do to make sure that the grid is together. If you have, I mean, you're practically driving that Alfa Romeo on Red Bull's cost cap limited budget, as I may say.
Yes.
So I mean, no matter what we do, you're just gonna go through the field, and you pulled out some amazing overtakes. Like you said, you had to. I mean, I know how it feels to be stuck behind other cars, and it can get frustrating, and you want to put your nose down here and there. But you showed some real composure not to do that, and made sure that you had some clean moves throughout the grid. And I think you made up about 17 places including the guys who've retired. So that's hats off to you, VFix, and a good job, Shadow, as well, to come in P2. Um, and Captain Sandhu, who's P3 and not joined us here as well.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Cheers
Yep.
to Shadow and Sandhu as well.
So
Ah, good race,
thank you,
boys.
boys, for watching our stream, and thank you, Gaurav, for being the most energetic commentator. I mean, sorry, not commentator, energetic commenter there is. Uh, you can,
I thought this
yeah.
is Ajitesh.